Welcome to the Cowboys versus Ninjas podcast. We've got some really cool listener submissions today. Flash fiction stories that take these familiar historical settings and then, like, bam, they throw in ninjas. So we're going to check out what happens when these two worlds collide.
Yeah, these combinations are so wild, but they work. We've got two awesome examples. The first one, it's all about Regency England, all proper and polite, but then boom, secret ninja warriors.
I love it. And the second story, oh man, this one's dark. We're talking gothic horror, like Frankenstein. But then the monster is mixed up with, get this, forbidden ninja techniques. It's wild, and the results are really surprising. So today, we are going to figure out what makes these stories tick. You always say you love those aha moments, those little clicks where it all makes sense.
Absolutely.
And I think these stories, they're packed with those moments. Let's kick things off.
Okay, so first up, we've got Pride, Prejudice, and Ninjutsu. What grabs you right away is the premise. Elizabeth Bennet, our proper Regency lady, she's also a total ninja badass. And she's got to use those skills to protect her family, all while keeping up appearances in this super strict society.
Right. It's such a cool twist. The story starts with this classic ballroom scene. Everyone's all dressed up, chatting, all very polite. But Elizabeth, she senses something's off.
Oh, well.
She picks up this scent of nightshade poison and treason coming from a new guy, Lord Sinclair. Nobody else even notices.
Whoa, talk about a hidden danger. I love how the author plays with this contrast. On the surface, it's all these fancy parties and gossip, but underneath, Elizabeth is working this whole secret investigation.
It's brilliant. Even those boring conversations with Mr. Collins, remember him?
Oh, yeah.
They end up giving Elizabeth crucial information about a plot that could hurt the Bennets. Talk about hiding in plain sight.
It makes you think, right? What kind of important stuff do we miss because we're focused on the everyday things? And Elizabeth, she's so clever. She uses the rules of society to her advantage. She can't just go around asking questions, so she has to play the game, act like she's just another gossipy lady to get the info she needs.
Oh, yeah, that part where she pretends to be obsessed with money so she can get someone to spill the beans. Genius.
Total genius.
Yeah.
And then the story reveals this whole secret side to the Bennet family. They've got this hidden training room passed down through generations where they learn all their ninja skills. It completely changes how you see them.
Right. They're not just this ordinary family trying to marry off their daughters. They've got this whole legacy of warriors. And this is where Elizabeth's ninja persona, the hidden lotus, really comes out. She puts on this garb of black silk, and it's such a contrast to those fancy dresses and all. It's like she's two different people.
And then, bam, we get that confrontation at the Smuggler's Cove. Elizabeth, she goes full ninja. She exposes this whole treason plot and finds all this foreign gold. And Sinclair, he's totally caught off guard. He thinks she's just some simpering society miss. And then, boom, the hidden lotus does not abide traitors.
So good. It shows you never judge a book by its cover, right? Especially in this world where Elizabeth's got to keep her skills secret.
Exactly. And even though the Bennets are safe for now, the story ends with this sense of, lingering danger, that new undercurrent of danger. It hints that Elizabeth's double life is far from over.
It's like the whole world she lives in has this hidden layer of intrigue and danger that nobody else sees. And then that last scene with Mr. Darcy, oh man. The relationship is already so complicated, but now there's this whole new level of unspoken understanding.
Oh yeah, that offer to spar sometime, it's not just flirting. It's like she's challenging him, inviting him into her secret world a little bit. You can almost feel the sparks fly.
Okay, time for a gear shift. Our second story, Revenant's Shadow, takes us to a much darker place.
For sure. This one's like gothic horror meets ninja action, a very unexpected combo. So we've got Frankenstein's monster, but he's been created using not just science, but stolen ninja scrolls.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. So he's this mockery of life with all these enhanced abilities, and he's driven by this pure need for revenge against his creator, Professor Victor Frankenstein.
That's intense. And the way the story describes how he gets into New Geneva, it's chilling. Everyone's terrified of him, understandably, but his movements, they're so fluid and trained, all thanks to the ninjutsu. It's scary, but also kind of impressive.
It is right. He's not just some mindless monster. He's a weapon, honed and focused. But here's where it gets really interesting. When he finally finds Frankenstein, he's not this powerful figure the monster expected. He's actually weak and sick, suffering from this unnatural blight, almost like a curse.
It's a twist, for sure. Suddenly, revenge doesn't seem so straightforward anymore. It makes you question who's the real monster here.
Right. And then Frankenstein, as he's dying, he reveals this bombshell. He says the scrolls, they were never meant for the living, hinting at some dark secret about the ninja techniques. And then he says, You could have saved us all, to the monster.
That's heavy stuff. It completely reframes the monster's understanding of himself and Frankenstein. They're both victims in a way, bound by this messed up fate.
And it changes the monster completely. He tries to heal Frankenstein, not out of some sense of twisted affection, but because he realizes they're both trapped in this nightmare. It's a powerful moment of, like, unexpected empathy from this creature we thought was pure rage.
You're right, it's not just revenge anymore. It's deeper than that. Of course, Frankenstein dies and the monster flees, but it's not out of fear or guilt. It's like he's carrying the weight of this revelation, this shared tragedy.
And that's when he becomes the Revenant.
Right, exactly. He disappears into the shadows of the city, but instead of terrorizing people, he starts protecting them. It's like a complete 180. The story even mentions how there's graffiti of him with an outstretched hand in protection. People are starting to see him as this, well, not a hero exactly, but maybe something close.
It's amazing, right? This creature, born from darkness and violence, finds his own twisted sense of purpose by helping others. It makes you think about how our origins don't define us, and how even the most monstrous beings can find redemption in their own way.
It's so thought-provoking. The story ends with this image of the Revenant's shadow, becoming this legend, a symbol of hope and fear all at once. And it leaves you wondering, could even something born from a nightmare ultimately bring about some good?
These stories, they're just so clever, aren't they? They take these well-known genres and settings and then they shake things up with ninjas. It forces us to see everything in a new light and makes us think about these familiar themes, society, creation, justice, in a totally fresh way.
It's true. Pride, Prejudice, and Ninjutsu reminds us that even the most polite and proper world can have these hidden layers of power and danger. It makes you wonder who around us might be leading a double life, hiding incredible skills and secrets.
And Revenant's shadow. It challenges our ideas about what it means to be a monster. It shows that even creatures born from tragedy and forbidden knowledge can change, can find a purpose beyond their origins. It makes you think about responsibility, about the unintended consequences of our actions, and the surprising paths life can take.
Both of these stories, they're so much more than just fun ninja action. They're glimpses into worlds where anything is possible, where Regency ladies can be fierce warriors and Frankenstein's monster can become a protector. And hopefully they've given you some of those aha moments, those little sparks of insight that make you see the world a little differently.
They definitely did for me. And it makes you wonder what other crazy combinations are out there just waiting to be explored. What would happen if you mixed, I don't know, pirates with time travel, or maybe ancient Rome with aliens? The possibilities are endless.
That's what I love about these kinds of stories. They remind us that imagination has no limits. Well, thanks for joining us on this adventure into the amazing world of the Cowboys vs. Ninjas podcast. We hope you're inspired to go out and create your own unexpected mashups.
And don't forget,
Rate and follow for more Cowboys vs. Ninjas episodes. Until next time.